Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In this video, we're going to finally shoot grade and wrap this thing up, get it ready for inspection. At least, I think we are. As you can see, the storm clouds are brewing. All right, let's get into it. In the previous video, you saw that we formed this whole thing in a day. Really good progress, super happy with it. So now we got to come back and get this thing actually ready to pour. We're basically ready for inspection. All we really need to do is shoot grade, and I'll show you that as we go through the video. Noah just brought over a bunch of the 2x6 pieces that were left over from the footings and from the bracing of the job just to the left off camera. So what we've been doing is we've been screwing all of these panels together with Simpson strong tie framing screws. These are code listed to replace framing nails. Well, we're using them because I'd rather pull screws than pull nails. Also gives us some peace of mind, and we just let the impact drivers do the work. So Noah is running cleats at all of the seams. This is overkill, but that's okay. You know, you can see right there in the foreground, that piece of footing, right? There was the ugly event, you know, 4 million views on YouTube on a YouTube short. And turns out, I don't know if you guys knew this, but turns out I'm the biggest idiot on the planet, according to the comments. But anyway, I digress, and I'm not even sensitive about their opinions. What we're doing is reinforcing all of the corners. So because the corners are screwed together, you could see that in the last video, we're adding a 2x6 like a corner, which basically just allows us to double the amount of fasteners. Seems to work well. Nothing opened during the pours that we've done this on. So you can see that we're able to just spread out. Tyler's busy reinforcing the corners. Noah is going ahead and cleating all of the seams. Now, one thing we like about using our 2x6 footing boards for this is that we get the added stiffness of an extra 1.5 inches of material, being the 2x6. While they're on the outside, I'm doing the same thing on the inside. This is a way for us just to kind of split up, listen to some music. It's not difficult. As you can see, by the way, how did I not already mention this? It's sunny out. Look at what a beautiful day. This is going to be a good day. Yeah, man. I did it, you guys.
Yeah, I think the third one goes across the window, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, that I-joist is totally broken.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
I think just when it fell off.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't actually film it, but we went ahead and scaffolded all the tall walls along the inside with planks. You'll see that in the drone footage, and that allows us to shoot grade. And I'll show you this I-joist trick that we've been using really successfully. Okay, so the way we normally do this, Tyler, is like I'll put my gun like this, and essentially one of us will basically hold and the other guy just, so I can do that if you help hold it. We're gonna go about 6 inches down on the outside. Yeah, or 3 inches. Honestly, that might be easier. And then I'll come down here so that you don't have to keep holding it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Giddy up. Happy!
Happiness, joy.
So, upstairs, I don't remember what they did upstairs. I think it's the same. All right, duders. I'll take one here, and then basically we'll go down. Yeah, I've got this guy.
Where the other one's going at the other side?
Maybe like 4 feet in from that end. See that catch?
I did. Nice.
It was a little shorter. I thought it was 20. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to be able to push against you. I'm going to come right here, and if you just get them buried deep.
Yeah, so you want to...
Yeah.
Yeah, right behind me there.
That's probably fine. You must have been a drummer in another life.
Current.
You're currently a drummer?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do this.
Part-time.
He's a part-time drummer. Get it?
No.
Shut up, Noah. All right.
Yeah.
No way, man. We are on the string line.
Oh,
That was easy. He likes easy. I like it. I like easy.
I don't want to step in further. Yeah, he's got it now. Oh, yeah.
Here, watch this.
Okay.
Look at that.
Out from underneath this. Watch this. We're going to buy tires from UT.
I can go your way uphill if it helps, like maybe 3 inches. You're good there?
Right here. No, this is fine.
Okay.
Thick, bro.
Oh yeah, that's the cowbell song.
I got a fever.
Look at that, he hasn't even missed. And I'm watching. So you should. All right, so that is like right on the string.
Let's go.
All the way down.
Oh, get some.
This look like I'm gonna bounce on it. Does it look like it's pretty solid?
Not. No. No.
Okay.
It kind of waves down. Do it again.
I like your hand motion.
Yeah.
This wall has curves.
It does.
This wall has Pamela Anderson's curves. You guys probably don't even know what she is. Okay, I'll hop down. I have an idea.
I just wonder if even if we just put just a board on
That's what I was
each
thinking.
side, just right
You
down
want to
the
do it
middle.
from the outside?
I wonder if it wouldn't be a bad idea to just do both sides.
Yeah.
Just go down.
Yeah, I'll hop
The
down.
center.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so what we started doing a couple years back is we get these I-joists that are in the lumberyard's boneyard. You know, they're rejects, somebody didn't, whatever, but they get them for cheap. And we use them to straighten all kinds of framing. So there, across that 24-foot wall, by screwing, like, I don't even know what it was, Yeah. 20-footer, 18-footer, by screwing it to the face of the panel, it basically makes it stiff, pulls it into a nice straight line. I run the string line, and then we brace it. So that's what we were doing. We were bracing that. Then the one right in the center just adds a little extra meat. These didn't even creak when we went to place concrete, so spoilers. Oh, and by the way, look at those clouds. So I'm sitting there during lunch, Tyler's sitting there during lunch, and I'm like, dude, the clouds are coming from the wrong direction. So we quickly set up lasers and started to grade nail, trying to get it done as fast as possible. So what you're gonna see is you're gonna see a lot of drone footage, and then I'm gonna explain how it is that we're doing this. Really simple process, much simpler when you have a laser. I like to use the Stabila LAR350 because it can get wet, and if you knock it off the tripod, it's ruggedized, so it's hard to kill that laser or knock it out of calibration. It's not cheap. I'll put a link in the description below, but the Stabila LAR350, 350. Yeah, checking out those clouds. What's great too is you can actually dunk the receiver that Tyler has. You can actually dunk that in water, clean it up if you need to. So anyway, look at, I mean, it's beautiful, right? Look at those dark clouds. And it's like, we're in the sun right now. What makes this not really complicated, but just adds a layer of up and down, is that we're gonna start at our 10-foot walls. And what I've already done is I've just set the laser next door. We're marking at every corner and then every 25 feet. Well, since none of our runs up top here are more than 25 feet, the shortest or the longest is 24 feet, then that does simplify it. So I'm marking at each end. What we're gonna do is snap a line. That line represents the top of concrete. Then you can see this in our previous videos. We tack 3-penny finish nails about 12 inches on center. Then when we go to place concrete, you'll actually see this in better detail. I've got some POV footage. But basically, by snapping a line that was set to a laser, we're gonna be a 16th. Then those grade nails are every 12 inches, and we're gonna bring the concrete right up to the underside of those grade nails. Now, back to this job, I'm gonna start running through as the experienced person. This is what you want, is somebody with experience doing this. You can't really mess it up, but I feel like you've earned the trust in it as as the different tradies work with you and you trust that they can come through, give them this job. Reinforce how important it is so that they see how important it is when they grade nail and snap lines. Anyway, there's my 2 cents. So Tyler and Noah are going to go through and snap lines and start grade nailing. And you can see I'm just going to every corner and I'm marking based on the laser. You can also kind of see our scaffolding there. That I-joist is keeping that wall straight. I think you can even, through this drone footage, see the string line. We leave the string line up on the long wall, and that way when we place concrete, if we need to, we can always push the wall a little bit. Very common in concrete work. If I wanted to, we could invest in turnbuckles and really dial it in, but this works well for us. So, because we've used these panels many, many, many times, sometimes there's already marks on the panel. So easy, just run back over and check it. We're good to go. So good for Tyler. So what Tyler's doing there is invaluable. If you're watching these videos and trying to improve or make yourself more valuable, imitate Tyler. He was thinking. He sees 2 marks instead of guessing, or because we're on a time crunch, right? We can see the rain coming. And in fact, frankly, we knew hail was coming. He still took the moment to let's double check. Okay, so they're going through and snapping lines. This is why we also put the minimum number of spreader cleats, is because you got to run your chalk line around all of those. So, okay, clear as mud. That I-joist keeping things straight, and it's a great place to put things. So since we're all up top, I thought, well, I'm going to go through and grade nail. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just tacking those little 3-penny grade nails every 12 inches. Let these guys go through and snap lines. Snapping lines, I think, with 2 people is a little bit more productive. I knew I was going to have to get down and move the laser to the next wall height down. I'm like, I can go through and grade nail and catch up to these guys pretty quick. Anyway, I don't know. It was a little bit frantic. Well, on the other hand, we were attempting to set a record. By the way, there in the background, you can see there's another one of our 24-foot planks. We just screw a cleat to the panel. There's the plank. Now we can walk on it for grade nailing and also placing concrete. So hopefully that all makes sense. And if it doesn't, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll try to clarify. Okay, so here's the approach I took. I don't know if this is smart or not, but because the houses mirror each other, it was like, well, why don't I just set the laser on each of the different wall heights, run around. So this is what I meant. It didn't make it more complicated, but just added steps. Is now I got to just reset the laser. Not a big deal, right? I've got an 8-foot wall there, but I wanted my steps to be 2 feet. So I measured down from the upper grade down 2 feet, and that's what I'm setting the laser to. Now I have to run across to the other side of the building and do the same thing there. And that's like, what, a 10-foot run? So anyway, that's just the process. That's the process. That one we didn't bother setting up a plank. As you can see, we're going to be able to place all that concrete just off of the ladder. Since we're using a boom pump, nobody's holding on to anything. Makes it nice and simple. Okay, next step down, literally. The next step in the process is the next step down. This one, the plank is a little high, but it allowed us access to the 8-foot and the 6-foot. So we got to bend over a little bit. Big deal. As you can see, too, the steps, they come out about 10, 11 feet, drop 2, 10, 11 feet, drop 2, etc. We went with that as a grade because it will essentially ramp the dirt between the houses and allow access for equipment, for our vehicles, for the subs, so we can bring lumber down and around. You could have done this any number of ways, but that worked out really well right between the 2 houses. Okay, on the home stretch, we're down to the 2-foot walls. Set up the laser again. I'm going to run through. Now this one, because the back is 64 feet long, you can see I'm setting more marks. That way you don't have sag in your chalk line. I don't think I sounded very intelligent there, did I? So anyway, now here's just another look at the clouds. There's really nothing else in the scene here worth looking at except the clouds. I follow a couple of photographers. I'm going to name drop here. In fact, I think I'm going to put them in the description. Nick Page Photography here on YouTube from Eastern Washington. He's getting into some storm chasing and cloud photography. Absolutely stunning. And Ryan Dyer. If you guys are at all interested in photography, I highly recommend following Nick and Ryan on social media. I got to have a beer with Ryan once, so there's my claim to fame. Go buy his tutorials. Excellent, excellent post-processing. These guys are fantastic. Anyway, we're kind of building up to it. We're on the home stretch. You can see we haven't gotten wet yet. Here they come, though. Here it comes. You can kind of see the trees are getting windy, right? I'm quickly landing the drone because, yep, I think there was the first drop of water on the camera. There it comes, yep. This, by the way, is why I use GoPros to pretty much film everything on the job site, because we are in the rainy Pacific Northwest. So, why not have a camera that's waterproof? Even though I have the little doors that allow you to charge, or at least plug in power. So they're not waterproof at that point, but for rain like this, they have been.
I think we should roll up.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, here you. I'm gonna watch. Oh man, we had such a good day, and then that's it. I guess I'll finish up tomorrow. It was a good day. We were an hour from being done, man. We had an hour left. Oh, okay. 1 hour. All right, we're out. We're out. We're out. Holy cow! Wow. Okay, so yeah, we worked through lunch because we saw it coming. Well, you can kind of see. So anyway, we got inspection tomorrow, but we made it. Not a big deal. We grade nailed in record time. Yeah, I'm soaked. Okay, anyway, hope you guys have a good Thursday. Tomorrow, hey, like an idiot, I left the windows down for part of this. You'd think I'd learn. Okay, get inspection tomorrow, and we'll easily be buttoned up. I can fart around with this stuff in the morning, make it nice and easy. So, have a
And there it is. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. We're getting close, everybody. We're getting close.